When this ship docks, I'm getting off with you.
This episode of The Hollywood Reporter News was brought to you by American Airlines, Hollywood's favorite airline. 20 years ago, James Cameron broke our hearts as Jack Dawson slipped away into the icy water, and the memories still linger. Titanic ranks as the #2 highest grossing film of all time, behind Cameron's Avatar, with $2.2 billion at the worldwide box office, and won 11 Oscars, which tied with Ben-Hur and Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King for the most wins ever. The film marked breakout roles for Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, and also featured a cast of actors and actresses who are not only seasoned in their careers, but have gone on to appear in other successful films. As the movie celebrates its 20th anniversary, The Hollywood Reporter takes a look at what the cast has been up to since recreating the Ship of Dreams' ill-fated maiden voyage, from winning Academy Awards to starring on television shows to hitting the stage in theatrical productions. A 20-year-old Leonardo DiCaprio played leading man Jack Dawson in one of his early film roles. He's a third-class passenger, but first in the heart of Rose DeWippicator. After Titanic, you may have heard about this, the actor went on to star in several blockbusters, including The Aviator, Inception, Shutter Island, and Catch Me If You Can, and reunited with Winslet for 2008's Revolutionary Road. After earning 5 Oscar nominations throughout his career, DiCaprio won his first Academy Award for Best Actor for his 2015 film The Revenant. Although she'd already starred in British films such as Hamlet, Sense and Sensibility, and Jude, the then 21-year-old Winslet's role as first-class rebel Rose DeWippicator could be considered her international breakout role. It also earned her an Academy Award nomination. In 2009, Winslet finally won a Best Actress Oscar for her performance in 2008's The Reader. Most recently, the actress starred in the adaptation of The Mountain Between Us alongside Idris Elba. Billy Zane played Titanic villain Cal Hockley. Zane's role as Rose's wealthy, controlling fiancé was, and continues to be, one of the actor's most notable roles. The part earned him a nomination for Best Villain at the MTV Movie Awards, as well as a Blockbuster Entertainment Award. Zane was also nominated for a SAG Award for Titanic. Prior to playing the character, Zane had 2 screen roles in the 1985 film Back to the Future and the 1986 film Critters. Zane reprised his Back to the Future role in the second installment, released in 1989, and later portrayed Huey Warner in the film Dead Calm, starring Nicole Kidman. Zane also has appeared in a variety of films that include The Believer alongside Ryan Gosling, which won the Grand Jury Prize at the 2001 Sundance Film Festival. Zane also appeared on Broadway in Chicago, where he portrayed the character Billy Flynn. Although Winslet and DiCaprio were starring in their first big box office hit, Kathy Bates joined Titanic as a seasoned award-winning actress who began her career on stage. Bates was nominated for a Best Actress Tony for her role in the 1983 play Night Mother. A few years later, she won a Golden Globe and Oscar for Best Actress thanks to her performance in the 1990 film Misery. After starring in Fried Green Tomatoes and Dolores Claiborne, Bates earned the role of Molly Brown in Titanic. Bates then played political advisor Libby Holden in the 1998 drama Primary Colors and received her second Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Bates also has a long list of television roles that include The Stand, The Late Shift, and 6 Feet Under. Bates now stars in American Horror Story. Before landing the role of Rose's mum Ruth in Titanic, Frances Fisher began her career in theatre and later starred in the ABC daytime soap The Edge of Night. Prior to playing Ruth, Fisher's breakout role was in the Academy Award-winning film Unforgiven, which starred and was directed by Clint Eastwood, her partner at the time. After Titanic, Fisher appeared in the 1999 film True Crime, reuniting with Eastwood, and in the 2003 Oscar-nominated film House of Sand and Fog. She's also appeared in The Lincoln Lawyer and The Roommate. Fisher recently appeared in an episode of Fargo. In Titanic, Bill Paxton played Brock Lovett, a treasure hunter who is actively searching for the heart of the ocean diamond necklace believed to be hidden somewhere in the sunken ship. Before Titanic, Paxton had both a film director and music career. In his earliest roles, Paxton appeared in James Cameron's films The Terminator and Aliens, and in the 1985 John Hughes film Weird Science. Paxton also worked with Cameron on the 1994 film True Lies. Following Titanic, Paxton slipped into the director's shoes for the 2001 feature film Frailty. He later had a starring role in the acclaimed HBO show Big Love that earned him 3 Golden Globe nominations. Paxton also landed an Emmy nomination for his role in the historical series. He additionally appeared in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the 2014 film Edge of Tomorrow. In 2016, Paxton starred in his final television role in the film-to-TV adaptation of Training Day. In February 2017, Paxton died at age 61 from complications of a heart surgery. For more updates on the cast of Titanic, including Victor Garber, who played Thomas Andrews, Jonathan Hyde, aka Bruce Ismay, and David Warner as the villainous Spicer Lovejoy, head to THR.com. And while you're there, you can take our 20th anniversary quiz to find out how much you really know about James Cameron's iconic film. But before you do that, head to the comments and tell us your favorite Titanic memory. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.